Woodpecker's crew is hard at work on the one-time tool sharpening system, which has parts made all over our shop. First, we begin on the sharpening angle fixture by milling solid blocks of aluminum at one of our state-of-the-art CNC mills. After milling, the parts are meticulously inspected by hand. Then after anodizing, they're laser engraved. Next, we move on to the sharpening angle gauge, which is laser cut out of sheets of aluminum . The gauges are also anodized and laser engraved. The sharpening guide consists of a few different components, beginning with the aluminum body, which is milled from solid blocks of aluminum. We also make the wheels, which are turned at one of our lathes. The clamping screws are also worked on in the lathe department and inspected for any imperfections.
The Infinity Tools Universal Router baseplates for compact routers increase the versatility these tools have to offer. CNC machined from 3/8 inch thick clear acrylic, these baseplates increase stability without reducing visibility, making it easy to achieve accurate results. Compact or trim routers have become a mainstay in many woodworking shops because they're light, powerful, ergonomic, and feature-packed. Their base plates, however, are thin and flimsy and lack many of the features we need for routing. That's why we created the Infinity Compact Router base plates. Available in two different designs, both accept Porter cable style guide bushings so that you can use your compact router with jigs, patterns, and templates. And they are pre-drilled to fit almost every compact or trim router on the market, whether being used with a fixed or plunge base. The 6-inch round baseplate is designed to increase the tiny footprint of your compact router, reducing the chance of tipping while edge routing or while creating dados, grooves, or pockets for inlays. The D-handle baseplate has a unique teardrop shape that includes an integrated fence. With the fence removed, this baseplate provides an extremely stable platform and provides a second handle position securely over the workpiece, eliminating almost every chance of tipping while flush trimming veneers or adding a decorative edge detail like a chamfer or roundover. With the fence attached, you can create dados and grooves up to 5.5 inches from the edge of your workpiece. The unique two-sided design can be used to follow a straight edge or reversed to follow curved edges, creating endless design possibilities. Whether you need a baseplate for your compact or full-sized router, Infinity Tools has you covered with a complete line of universal baseplates.
It isn't easy being a professional deck builder today. Want evidence? Look no further than the abundance of fastener types and proprietary tool investments that are required to simply attach deck surfaces. Some deck surfaces require clips, others plugs, and yet others a type of face fastener or another kind of side angle attachment. These methods are not easy to learn, less easy to do, and often require unwanted investments in tools that can only be used with that type of fastener, or worse, with only that type of deck surface. That's nuts! And not to mention, these methods largely require you to be on your knees. Slow, not easy to learn or do, not versatile, and not easy on your body. Really? Not anymore. Introducing the CAMO Drive. Engineered with key insight from professionals like you, the CAMO Drive is the fastest, easiest, most versatile and affordable way to attach any deck surface. The CAMO Drive allows the user to get off their knees while driving any of the three most popular fastening methods: the new CAMO edge clips, CAMO edge screws, or the new CAMO face screws, all at a pace up to 5 times faster than current methods. Really? Here's how the CAMO Drive works. First, attach your own drill to the CAMO Drive. Yes, your drill. Next, select one of the 3 fastening methods: edge, clips, or face screws. Attach the corresponding guide and drive. It's that easy. For grooved decking, there's no easier way to attach the deck with clips than using the CAMO Drive with the new industry-changing CAMO edge clips. For use with any grooved wood, capstock, or PVC board, you simply insert the clip into the groove, slide the next board or boards on, and then fasten the clip in one easy motion. For edge or face fastening, insert the appropriate guide. Load either the CAMO collated edge or face screws and drive the screws into wood, square edge capstock, or PVC deck boards, all while standing up. It is that easy. Make it easy on yourself. Start using the CAMO Drive, the fastest, easiest, most versatile, and affordable way to attach any type of deck surface.
that crisp, clean edge off your joiner, table saw, or hand plane makes your joinery come together perfectly. But those sharp edges won't feel right or stand up to daily use in your finished piece. You need to knock them down a little bit. Woodpecker's Easy Edge softens those edges in just a few strokes. Heck, I can probably have all these boards done before I could find the right router bit and get it set up. The sole of the Easy Edge is a perfect 90 degrees. Rest the Easy Edge on the corner of your stock. Bring the blade down until it just kisses the edge and glide along the corner of your board. Repeat until you have the amount of profile that you want. There's an Easy Edge for chamfers, 1/4 inch radius, 3/16 radius, and 1/8 inch radius. Even in highly figured maple like this, the Easy Edge delivers a flawless cut. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Heck, I could do that with my block plane. But unlike a block plane, the Easy Edge limits the depth of cut. Once I make a pass, another pass without adjusting the depth of cut doesn't do anything. The cut can't vary from one end of the board to the other, and the chamfer is always a perfect 45 degrees. Profiles on meeting surfaces match up perfectly. Another advantage to the Easy Edge is that the radius profiles are precise. Taking little bites with a straight block plane gets you something close to a curve, but Easy Edge delivers perfect radius profiles. The precision machine body of the Easy Edge looks a little bit like an old-fashioned molding plane. It's comfortable in your hand, single-handed, or using two hands for better control. The cutters are machined from 01 tool steel. Both the bevel and the face are polished to a mirror finish, creating a razor-sharp edge. Resharpening is as simple as honing the face on a fine grit bench stone. Each Easy Edge comes with a wall-mountable racket to keep your Easy Edge right where you need it all the time. You can get just the profiles you want: chamfer, 1/4 inch, 3/16, and 1/8 inch radius. Or save some money by getting the complete set. Take the hassle out of edge treatments. Order a set of Easy Edges today.
The Trend Router Surfacing Jig. Easy to use for precise surfacing and flattening. The Trend Router Surfacing Jig can be used to quickly and accurately surface and flatten stock up to 400mm wide, and it's simple to set up. Attach the 4 supplied rails to a base for smooth, controlled routing. Made from high pressure laminate and twin 12mm diameter steel rods for accuracy and durability. Materials can be secured using a non-slip router mat, folding wedges, double-sided tape or cleats. The jig is ideal for uneven surfaces, including safe end grain planing and surfacing. It can be used with 2 rails for smaller material or 4 rails for larger material. And you can simply lock the cradle in position for trenching cuts. It can be used with any router that uses a 30mm guide bush, and is perfect for trend routers such as the T4, T5, T7, T10 and T11. The Trend Router Surfacing Jig, an adaptable compact jig for flattening, surfacing and trenching work on wide or irregular shaped material.
It's time to change the game. The table saw is one of the most important and precise pieces of equipment in your shop. But it's not perfect. You want that perfect cut, the perfect edge, but your table saw can't do it alone. Throw away your old plastic feather boards and reach for the FEATHERPRO. Perhaps the most important aspect of the FEATHERPRO is safety. You may have seen our kickback demo that shows the potential danger. Every year, hundreds of woodworkers are injured due to kickback from their table saw. The FEATHERPRO's patented hinge technology acts like a spring catch during kickback. On the infeed, the feathers are flat and the hinge is open. During kickback, as the board moves backwards, the feathers move back and the hinge closes. You will also be protected from flying debris if the feathers were to accidentally contact your blade. This will also save your blade. Instead of a nicked blade, you just replace your feathers. The FEATHERPRO's thicker feathers increase the amount of surface area on the wood. This disperses the tension over a wider area, which results in a smooth glide and greater control, even under higher tensions, in contrast to conventional plastic feather boards. Get the perfect cut while protecting yourself, your machine, and your projects. Pros like you use FEATHERPRO.
New from Woodpeckers, the M2 Box Clamps. They're like having an extra pair of hands. With our M2 Box Clamps, you can glue up or dry fit any 90-degree joint quickly and easily and know your joint is square. They quickly adjust for use with material ranging in thickness from 1/4 inch to a full 1 inch. And with a twist of the knob or a turn of a hex key, depending on your clamping application, provides ample torque to tighten the clamp, square your stock, and secure the joint. The M2 is molded using a nearly indestructible glass fiber-filled polycarbonate, and because it's molded, allows us to add 4 parallel tracks embedded in the base of the clamp. They mate with 4 rows of teeth on the adjustment wedge. When locked in place, the adjustment wedge becomes a perfectly square bevel for the clamping wedge to work against. And all it takes is a few turns of an Allen wrench to lock it in place. The clamping wedge, with its simple beveled design, moves in 3 different directions at once. With a turn of a bolt or twist of a knob, the clamping wedge with its new stainless steel rectangular plate provides even clamping pressure to push the material down against the base and island walls, applying an enormous amount of clamping force. And the clamping wedge automatically adjusts sideways for different size material thicknesses, like clamping a 3/4 inch drawer front to a 1/2 inch drawer side. Woodpeckers M2 Box Clamp now has an easy setup feature with 3 common stock thickness dimensions: 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 3/4 of an inch. Now you can quickly adjust our box clamp to fit your stock dimensions in seconds. Just align the back edge of the adjustment wedge with the thickness dimension needed and lock it in place. Slide the clamping wedge against the adjustment wedge and position your stock in the clamp. Now just tighten the clamping wedge to square and lock your stock in place. It's that simple. The unique space-saving open design of the M2 offers more dead-true clamping surface than other comparable clamps. Its open design lets you easily drill, screw, or nail along the full length of your joint. And it works great on butt joints, miters, dados, rabbets, half-blind, and through dovetails, and box joints even when material overhangs the joint face. The M2, configured with a knob, can be used as a handheld clamp for assembling projects, like a bookcase with dado joints for holding shelves, or as part of a fixture for multiple identical box assemblies. Our new M2 box clamps can be used in pairs, allowing easy access to the clamping wedge screw, even in deep boxes. Are you a pocket hole joinery fan? Woodpeckers box clamps are the answer to your prayers. They will hold your mated pieces firmly in place as you screw them together without slipping. Get a pair. Woodpeckers M2 box clamps are sold in pairs and are far less expensive than bar clamps. Each pair comes with both knobs and hex keys, so they're ready to use with just about any type box or cabinet joint you'll run into. When you want square corners, you just can't beat Woodpeckers M2 box clamps. These clever clamps are just one of many innovative, high-quality woodworking tools available at woodpeck.com. Like all Woodpeckers woodworking tools, our new M2 box clamps are manufactured using state-of-the-art CNC equipment operated by highly skilled machinists in the company's shop, located near Cleveland, Ohio in the USA.